Hey guys, Cody here, and welcome back to the Minecraft Achievement Hunters video. And last episode, let's not go straight to what we're gonna do this episode. But last episode we built a mob overhang 2.0. If you haven't seen that, it's basically a big built structure with a ceiling to make it really dark, and so you can get a lot of mobs to spawn in there and mainly get the mobs you want. So this is what an overhang looks like. We finished that up last episode. It took us a whole entire 30 minutes. But we got it done, so that makes me happy. But this episode, we are going to catch up on some achievements that were corrupted, because I haven't done those yet. We got some cows in here. We're gonna go ahead and breed these cows again. Try and get, as many as we can. We'll go and kill this cow right here. Get some leather. Yep, we got 3 leather. And so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and craft a bookshelf to strengthen our enchantment table A. And also so we can get the librarian achievement, which is where you craft a bookshelf. So if I can just find my sugar cane, put up some stuff right here. There's the sugar cane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 9 sugar cane, which should equal 9 pieces of paper. And then we'll go ahead and put them in this formation, get some books. And now we will get that achievement, and it'll be good. So let's go and craft this. There we go, librarian achievement. We're going to go ahead and place this enchantment table down. In this episode, what we are going to do is, other than breeding cows and getting leather to strengthen our enchantment table, I was thinking maybe we should go into some caves. That sounds about good to me. And the reason I want to do this is there is a achievement over here when pigs fly, which is where when fligs fly. That's just terrible pronunciation of words. But let me fix my mic. But this is where you fly a pig off a cliff, or make a pig take fall damage is basically what it is. So what we need to do is we need to A, get a pig, B, get a saddle, and C, we don't need to, but we could. If we could find a carrot, maybe somewhere, I think, yeah, that would be good. But there's not much else to do. We'll brew a potion over here, make ourselves a potion so we can get that achievement again. So we got awkward potions. Oh, never mind, already done. So once we got that achievement, which was a simple click, I think we're going to go inside, clean out our inventories a little bit, and we're going to go outside, kill some mobs on our way, in search of a cave. And that kind of rhymed. And I think we might need to get a compass, so if we could find... Oh, we already have iron. So we'll just make ourselves a compass so we can find our way back over here, which is... Luckily, I live near spawn, I think, so we should be able to find our way back. We don't need any more cobblestone trails now that we've got some tools and other good stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get a move on and search for a cave. And we're going to search as far as we want to, just as long as we find a cave that has not been explored. This is probably going to be really hard because if you remember a couple of episodes ago, a couple of episodes ago, we we got a ton of iron. We went on a 30-minute mining trip, and I went over an hour so we could at least try to get that on a rail achievement. Speaking of which, we could go searching for some, what was I going to say? We could go searching for some gold. So any redstone and some redstone, of course, because we need those two things to craft some powered rails. And I think that's what we need, which is why we failed last time at getting that achievement, because we didn't have powered rails. And so that's what we'll probably be doing this episode of Achievement Hunters. Just be, getting gold, looking for dungeons so we can find saddles in their chests. And that's pretty much it for what we're going to try and do. There's some pigs over there. I would go bring them with me, but I don't have any carrots to lure them, so we might have to get that later. Soon, hopefully. And that's pretty much all I can say. So basically, we're going to be exploring a lot this episode. So if any of y'all like to see things in Minecraft, well, you're on the right episode currently. We're just looking for caves. But if we find anything like a desert temple, I will take screenshots of their coordinates so I can put them down on a notepad for later. So I can copy this down into the chat to help us get to a desert that we might find. Anything valuable like a jungle, we'll take a screenshot of its coordinates, and we might return later in the series. I mean, I can't really think of any achievements a new biome would that we need for a biome, but we may. I could not be thinking. Here is some pumpkins, and I know this isn't really an achievement, but I'm just gathering this up so I can, I could probably put this on top of my head just in case I'm about to die from Enderman in the end. A lot of uses for the pumpkin. Pumpkin pie. Scary mask for Enderman to hate and not attack you, I guess. It doesn't matter. But at least we got the pumpkins for later. We'll probably find some use for them. If not, then I guess I got them for no reason. I'm probably wasting time. Which I don't think I am. I think they'll come to pretty good use later. So while we're exploring, just to change the subject a little bit, I'm going to be talking about the series a little bit and some changes behind the scenes and some things. So, one thing is, if you can notice when I switch items, it doesn't say compass or stone sword. I turned hotbar item tooltips, I think it's called hand item tooltips off. And the way you do that is you go into %appdata %, open your Minecraft folder, go to the options text, open it, and where it says hand item tooltips or something like that, and it says equals true, click the true, put that to false, and so that's just what I did, and that's why you can't see what it's called above the hotbar. And we found an Enderman, yay! But we're about to die. 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 Okay, pro tip, don't get stuck by an Enderman. And capsules are also cool too. But, so that's how you turn those off. As you notice, I forgot to turn on my music subtitle, script thingy. So I turned that back on this episode. As you can see, there's a skeleton to our left. And if we could find it, maybe? It's to our left. Let's listen. So it's over here. Yep, there it is. That's the usefulness of sounds, is that you can actually hear the mobs. Like, you can tell where mobs are. And also, I think I mentioned this. So say there's a cave spider. There's a very high... And cave spiders can only spawn in mine shafts. So, if you're a cave spider, you know you're near a mine shaft. So dig and strip mine your way into where the cave spider sound is. Of course, be careful. So you don't get killed. Of course. That's the thing. So you don't get killed for any reason. And you should be good. I'm not finding any caves. Just to get a little bit back on topic. I wish I could, though. I'm finding a ton of pumpkins, which I only need one to plant for later, which I'll probably plant off camera. But you know, things I say on camera that I'll do off camera, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do most of them on camera, other than the fact of when I found the cows, because that took over an hour, and that would take over 2 episodes. That would take 2 episodes if I do the right calculations, just to do that. And I found a ravine, so same thing as a cave, pretty much, just a ravine, and it's more dangerous and deadly, and almost just killed me. So hopefully we'll be able to find a dungeon in here. Is this a dead end? Okay, no, it is not. Alright, let's light up our way. Not that it matters too much. We'll go and gather up some stuff. I'll go ahead and throw away this 1.9 glitch thingy. Throw away the... No, not the egg. No, we already got that achievement, actually. And there we go. The rotten flesh. And we should be good now. So now we're just going to go ahead and mine all this iron. Hopefully not too much iron. We've already got most of the track done. But just in case our iron armor breaks or we need to craft ourselves an anvil, we'll be able to use that iron for it. Though I've already got plenty of iron, so I don't know why I'm mining this much iron. Actually, we might need this iron for a beacon later. You know, I'll go and get the coordinates to this, and we'll take a screenshot of that. So we got that. I'll go ahead, I'll write that in a notepad off camera, which I know I'll do off camera. For finding iron, so we got a pretty good cave right here. And if we just follow these coordinates, we should be able to find this ravine again and gather up some more iron. But I'm not necessarily finding a dungeon, which it is kind of luck. So we'll search this whole entire cave slash, what's it called? Ravine slash ravine. And here's another ravine. This looks like it could be a diamond level ravine. Because there's so much lava. I'll go and check the height. No, there's no way there's diamonds here. It looked like it. I mean, lava usually tells you there's a possibility of having diamonds. But there's no possibility here because the height is not at least 16. And diamond level is 16 to 4. So there's no way we can find diamonds. But I'm still gonna go down here to see if we can find a dungeon at least in this cave. Because I think you can find those at any height as long as they're, well, not any height, but anywhere in a cave. Like, they're pretty high up. They're not as low as diamonds, for instance. Emeralds you can find at any height if you're in an extreme hills biome. Which hopefully we'll find an extreme hills biome later. Hopefully we'll find all the biomes in this world. It'll probably take a long time to do, though. And that's pretty much all I want to do. But right now, all I want to do is find a dungeon and get out of this cave. And actually, I want to kill that zombie. Why do I have my coordinates still up? I don't know. Another screenshot. Another screenshot. Really? We got some lapis over here, though, which we can use for enchanting. I'm sure I've already mined some, but why not? I might run out eventually. And that's basically it for the lapis. This looks like a pretty big cave, so it has a pretty decent chance of having, you know, a monster spawner here. If we don't find one, then, oh well. Speaking of mob spawner, if we actually, never mind, we don't need to make an experience farm. But if we do, we could make that into one in the future. Not that we need to, because we've got a blaze spawner. It gives us a pretty good amount of experience. So there's not really a point in turning a zombie spawner, for instance. But maybe a skeleton spawner, because infinite arrows are a really good thing to have. It's just really good to have lapis. Was I saying lapis? No, it was really good to have arrows to shoot in the, you know, in the nether. I think this is diamond level right here. I'm not searching for diamonds though. I'm searching for a dungeon, like I said, and maybe gold. You know. Speaking of gold, over there. Bye gravel. We'll go ahead and mine this. By the way, are my S's in this series really annoying in my commentary? If so, I'll try and work on that. I can tell they're kind of like a snake, sadly. See, I'm doing it again, and so just tell me in the comments if that's annoying you, and if so, I'll try and stop that. But I won't try and stop to get near this mob spawner. And what type is it? Oh, it's zombie. Interesting. I really wanted skeleton, but zombie's fine. Oh, shoot. Okay, shoot. Run. Eat. There anything? Alright, get away from me. Hear that? Yeah. Just get away. I don't care about you. But I do care if you come over here. See, 1.9 makes combat more intense, which is why I like the update. I probably praised 1.9 a lot. But I'm just saying, it's a very intensive update to fight combat, and especially in survival, you have to learn how to make more epic escapes, which I'm doing pretty well at right now. I almost just died, so I mean, but I'm okay. I'm alright. We've lit this place up. Diamond horse armor, decent. We'll go and throw away this diorite because we don't need that at all. We don't need the rotten flesh. Music disc, interesting. Name tags, interesting, like I said. Melon seeds. Melon seeds! Yes. 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 Alright, so we got melon seeds. We did not get a... You know, we didn't get a, we did not get a saddle, though. But we did find a zombie spawner. We could probably turn that into an experience farm in future episodes. Maybe we could actually get a carrot from that, too. Come to think of it. And, if we don't die to the skeleton, maybe we could gather up some experience, maybe? But I think a carrot would actually be a pretty good thing to get. So we'll go ahead and attack this guy. There we go. Got some more arrows. I got 39 arrows, which is actually a really good amount. Other than that, I don't really have much else valuable other than gold and pretty much my whole entire inventory. I don't know why I said I didn't have anything valuable, because I pretty much do very valuable stuff, including these name tags, which are going to be awesome to use in the future. And so yeah. Was I incomplete on my talk about the rest of the series? Yes, I was. Okay. So, you may notice I have a lot of mispronunciations of words. I'm sure you already have by now. The reason for that is I haven't done this like constant week by week series ever. So, and I haven't been doing commentating week by week. I haven't commentated that much. I mean, 11 episodes doesn't really seem like a lot, but, and it isn't. It isn't a lot of time to commentate, though it might seem like it since each episode's 30 minutes to, 1 hour, depending on whether we'll have a holiday special later in the series. But yeah, most of them are 30 minutes. It's been about 11 episodes, so if I do 3 times 10, which is 30, 33. So I've commentated 33 times at least. Wait, I'm trying to find how many minutes I've commentated. So on average, it's usually 30 minutes per episode. So let me think. So 330 minutes, and that would be 6 times 3 equals 18. It's been about, I've only commentated about 5 hours in total on this series of commentating, which if you put it into hours, it's really not that much. Eventually it'll be, but right now I'm happy the way I am. I'll still be working on mispronunciations, misconcepts, like I've been working on this. I've noticed I don't really explain well to beginners of the game, so I'm trying to work on that a little bit. People who, don't understand things. Sometimes I say stuff that I don't mean to say. Sometimes I make zombies spawn instantly, which I don't want, who take my torches, and try and set me on fire. But sometimes, I say stuff like, let me think, like enchantment tables. Let's surround it by cobblestone walls to make mobs get in the area and blow it up. No, I mean I put cobblestone rounds and and there you go. I put cobblestone walls around it to let creepers don't blow it up, and keep the enchantment table all right so it doesn't get messed up. There's a villager zombie over there, which is nice. But so that's pretty much what happens. Why I any other reason why I mispronounce words while commentating, other than I've only had 5 hours of commentating, is mainly because of the fact that I have I try and talk fast, you see, but I'm not good at talking fast, so I can't think of the words before I say them in time. So instead of saying hunt for cows, I say hunt 5 guys or something like that. And it's really weird what I say, and I don't mean to say it. So that's pretty much what I'm working on. Story of my life on YouTube, pretty much. Commentating. That's my story of my commentary. And this is the story of me killing monsters inside here. I don't think there's any, carrots yet. We'll try and get that before the end of the episode. We'll try and get the carrots before the end of the episode. How many minutes are we into the video? We are already 26 minutes into the video. But, that is what our goal is just to get carrots. A ton of experience, too. It's a good idea just to get this good amount of experience and not die, at least. I think I need to craft a new furnace because I'm running out of food, and very quickly too. I've only got 1 piece of cooked chicken, and that's it. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves a furnace, cook up the meat, get some experience from that too, actually, and eat the food and have a constant food supply. You see, I got these 22 raw pork chops for a reason. And a very good reason, indeed. Okay, 16. Craft ourselves 64 dark oak wood planks. I need to talk slower. I think I'm just talking too fast is the problem. And I can't run at this level, so I'll work on that in the future. Like I said, commentating. And I'll just kill all these zombies and, just sit here and talk about, life and other stuff like that and plans for the series. Let me think of something to talk about. So, Minecraft goals. Maybe that's a good thing to talk about. Minecraft goals. We'll talk about that for the last 2 minutes of the episode. 1 minute, actually. We'll talk about Minecraft long-term goals that I may do after I get all the achievements given to you by the game. So, some goals I like to do this thing called a granite storing cube, or a andesite diorite storing cube, which is where you gather up a ton of andesite and you craft it into polished andesite, and you build it 16 by 16 by 16, and then you don't fill up the whole entire cube. You don't fill up the insides. So when you get inside it, by the way, there's a ceiling and floor, of course, of polished granite, andesite, or diorite. What you do is you place a ton of chests around, and what I like to do is I like to put a couple of levels, as many as I can, in there, and I like to put glass flooring and all that cool stuff. Glass levels so I can see below me. And I put chests on each level. It's a long-term project. It takes a while, but it's really tall. It's really tall, so you can climb a ladder to get on top of the granite cube and look around and see your world. Your world. There is also the slime chunk farm, which is where you mine out a huge area, and you use this area to use the slime chunk farm area to mainly get slimes to spawn. It's a lot of work to do because you gotta mine out a massive area, and you gotta find slimes. And once you find slimes, it's basically a chunk around you is where slimes will spawn. So you mine upward so big slimes can spawn. Mine a huge big area, and that's another Minecraft bit term project. I'm talking too fast still. So I'll try and slow that down next episode. Maybe slow down my talking, because I'm trying to cram everything into one episode, 30-minute episode, and I'm trying to say everything I can. Speaking of which, I am going overtime because it is currently 31 and 50 seconds into the video. So I'm going to close that off here, because other than the fact that it's already 32 minutes, you can see I already got a carrot near the end of the episode. So that's pretty nice. I'll probably show you guys the granite storing cube because I finished that maybe a bit after this episode. It'll be a short video, so that'll be nice. Just to show it off because I don't feel like I'm explaining it well enough. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. We didn't get much done today, but we did get a couple of name tags. We looted a dungeon chest, and we've got infinite experience. Infinite iron, because zombies drop iron, which gathering iron from caves is much better, but still, that little benefit. And we also got infinite carrots, so that's pretty nice. We did this achievement, which is where we brew a potion. Or we regained that achievement. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, I will hopefully have the bookshelf surrounding the enchantment table done. We had some pretty close calls today, but it all turned out well. We'll close this video off by killing this zombie over here. Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm Cody, aka the Minecraft Superhero, signing off. Stay tuned for looking at my awesome new gold chest plate from a zombie. Stay tuned for more heroic Minecraft videos.